Welcome to the first episode of Her Wellness Journey TV. We're kicking off our first episode acknowledging and recognizing amazing female entrepreneurs right here in the great city of Houston. Up first, I stop and meet with Miss Chasity to hear more about her journey as an entrepreneur and how she's using her past experiences to help other entrepreneurs. This is Winnie from HWJ TV. Thank you for tuning in. Today I'm here with Miss Chasity.
Hi.
From Declare Marketing. I'm so glad to have you here and thank you for the time this morning.
Thank you so much. I'm excited.
Awesome. So Miss Chasity, tell us about yourself, your business, and what's going on here today.
So my name is Chasity Mims. I like to consider myself like a marketing guru. I currently have a small marketing boutique that offers marketing assistance along with branding assistance for small business owners. I guess my background stems from me owning my own hair company at a young age, utilizing my friends as brand ambassadors, utilizing hashtags before hashtags even had a name, and just creating content that I thought was powerful and was going to put me in front of the people, which was my target audience. From there, I graduated from the University of Houston with 2 degrees in communications and in business management. And from there, just my marketing experience, along with my trials and tribulations and my lessons and my losses, I've created my own marketing company where my ultimate goal is to help small business owners just shift their paradigm as a whole, kind of really reflect on being a business owner and strategically align themselves with their target audience.
So you talked about your business and some of the things you did, like utilizing friends and calling in people to help you out. Is that something that small business owners or even new business owners should look at?
Bartership is you scratch my back, I scratch yours. So even when I felt like my business wasn't proceeding in the way I wanted it to, even when my business in my mind failed, because I had built so many great partnerships with people, because I always looked out for people when it came to, hey, I need this, like your girl needs a photographer and my money's kind of funny and I really need this photo shoot. Because I built that partnership and that alliance, people always had, welcomed me with open arms. So it's really about building genuine relationships with these people and scratching your back while they scratch yours and kind of working together. My goal is to work together. It's enough money for all of us to make. And
what would you take, you have a good scope on both sides of the road, right? The entrepreneur that's down, getting their hands dirty and working in the field, and then you have the classroom knowledge. What would you tell someone getting in business knowing both sides of the coin?
I think a lot of times business owners just jump in the game because it looks like it's easy. Exactly. Oh, she sold hair. And I think that's why I made entrepreneurship at a young age look so lavish. I made it look so cool. I made it look so seamless, and unfortunately that wasn't the case. I remember being in college and my mom saying, so you went to school to sell hair? And my dad supporting me in a sense where he wasn't putting the fact that I went to college in my face. He was just supporting the dream that he saw his little girl have. So after a while with me selling hair and starting to bring in that money, my mom was like, okay. But my education, no one can take my degrees from me. It's a fallback. It's necessary, no. But it's beneficial in my case. It's beneficial. And just really learning how to navigate when I'm not comfortable. So those, and even just being in my classes, being amongst different type of people, it taught me how to navigate and network strategically and align myself. And some of my great friends are from college.
Being in an environment where you may be different, you may even be a minority in the entrepreneurial scope, what advice would you give? Being sometimes that woman who is like a conference room or a boardroom where you're giving a presentation, working with partners and vendors, and you are maybe the only woman or maybe the only person of color or minority. What advice would you give?
I guess for me, owning it. Owning it, being confident, transparent, being a woman, being an African American woman, own it.
Exactly.
Be transparent. You may have experienced something that a Hispanic woman may have experienced, and that's y'all's connection. But also being prepared. You know, you have to be prepared. You have to have your information available ahead of time, and then just use what you know and just go with the flow as a whole. So awesome. Cardi B is like, she's my, I use that in a lot of my consults because Cardi B, back in the day when Cardi B came out, it was hot, and I didn't connect with Cardi B on that. But as an entrepreneur, I loved her drive, and although I may have not related to her other ways, you can't knock her hustle. She has drive, she's driven, she's 24/7, and for me, I was able to.
How do you know you're ready to go full-time entrepreneurship?
I mean, I teeter-totter between both. Graduating from the University of Houston, I always thought that I was going to have this Fortune 500 glass office. I thought that. Right? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be beautiful. So transition into Chasity, you need to find a job because you have expenses. And it wasn't until I hit that peak of that job, that six-figure job, that marketing, manager role, that I really realized, okay, this is cool. This is what I worked for. But that company let me go. And it's just as much as they can, hire you, they can fire you. Obviously, I'm good at what I do. My resume is nice, but every time I went on the interview, I'm sharp, I'm prepared, my resume is I know how to talk to people. Every time they would call me back, they said, Chasity, we decided to go with someone else who had more experience. Wow. And at that moment, I decided to go full-fledged as an entrepreneur. And there's no real, I can't make that decision for that person. Right now, I don't have health care. You know what I'm saying? And that's an issue. But at the same time, I wake up and I do what I want to do. At the same time, I'm able to fuel my passion. My passion is solely helping people migrate through this crazy world of entrepreneurship the right way. I like to turn losses into lessons. I like to help people. So for me, there's no real answer. God has really been my fuel. So it's those conversations. God, you got my back? Okay.
And stepping out on faith.
Let's go. So no real answer because I still teeter-totter because I'm like, I can have a consistent check. I don't have to worry about people. I can do this on my own. But you just got to pray on it. And it was that day when I had that conversation that was like, Chasity, if you want to do this, you're going to stop looking. And that day I stopped looking, and I've been doing it. I've been having my own, this is my second chance at entrepreneurship. I've been having my own marketing company for 8 months, and that's huge for me because I never thought I was going to have the opportunity to get back into this game, and I'm truly, truly blessed.
So thinking about you, if you had to look in the mirror, I know you talked about the 22-year-old you, if you looked in the mirror and you could talk to her and go back in time and send this voice message or whatever, what advice would you tell that woman, that young lady?
Manage your money correct. Don't wear your emotions on your sleeve. But when you stop thinking about money, it doesn't matter anymore.
The last thing I wanted to talk to you is about, if you could go ahead and explain to us, as a business owner, to other business owners, what products, services do you offer? Can people reach out to you about?
So passion and my purpose has shifted. I can show you how to make money. I offer marketing consulting to show you how to make money. But in exchange, a lot of entrepreneurs hop into the game, hop into their industry, not knowing what to do. They've spent money on websites that didn't get created. They've spent money on logos that don't work. They've created branding that does not connect with their target audience. My ultimate goal for business owners is to solely shift your paradigm where you're thinking about your business, not only from your perspective as a business owner, but from the perspective of the consumer where they want to buy into you. And that's making sure that the corners that you do cut are the right corners, making sure that the alliances that you create are the right alliances, making sure that you have contracts in place, making sure that your branding is appropriate, making sure that you as a business owner are amongst and before your brand aligning yourself with your target audience, and just people who you need to network with. So although I offer marketing services, it goes beyond marketing services. I basically utilize the losses and the lessons that I've made in my journey as a business owner, and I help you not make those same mistakes while also strategically lining yourself with your target audience while also making money on the back end.
Gotcha. So as far as your services and things like that, at what point should someone call you? When they get an idea, or should we be calling you once we have an Instagram page? Where and when do you see the best place for someone to bring or introduce someone like you into their team?
I feel like when you solidified your passion and you know exactly what you want, declared marketing, our tagline is passion. Your passion keeps you up at night. Your passion makes you book the consultation. Your passion keeps you going. Your passion is what starts. Then the next stage is practice. Between passion and practice, that's where a lot of entrepreneurs struggle. They have their trials and tribulations. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to go. They get burned. So that's where I come in. That's the stage. Between those two, that's the stage when I show you how to navigate correctly. But after you get that practice done, that profit comes. And if you know entrepreneurship, it's a steady revolving cycle.
Exactly.
And that's what declared marketing. You want to declare it, you want to own it, you want to speak it into existence. And at the beginning, you got to have that passion. If you're not passionate about what you're doing, then I don't want to work with you, because I'm going to make you go hard. I'm going to make you align yourself. Accountability partner. And your accountability partner is not always your best friend.
Exactly.
But I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to do. And we're going to make this money. So if you're passionate about something, you can hit me up and we'll figure out where you are within your journey as an entrepreneur.
Okay, and how can people get in contact with you, and where can you be reached?
So social media, I am Chasity Dion is my personal page. Declared Marketing is my Instagram page. My number is 713-726-4721. You can call me, text me, DM me, email me. You can do anything. I'm always available. I'm always down.
Well, thank you again, Chasity.
Thank you.
This was an amazing experience, and I am encouraged and motivated.
Yes.
I'm charged up.
Yes.
Your passion and your genuine concern and care for helping and growing other people is amazing. There are so many great people here in Houston like Miss Chasity, but there is no other than...
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in to Her Wellness Journey, HWJTV. Stay tuned for your next segment.